Hello everybody, this is William Ryan Dalton from Table Knights Entertainment. How y'all doing today? Today, we are going to be playing a game that I planned on playing by myself, but I kind of started playing it for about 5 minutes. I'm like, this looks like a game that might be fun to do a little bit of a recording on. So, here I am. The game is called Battle Brothers. It's like an interesting turn-based strategy type game. I don't know exactly what the setting is too intricately. I know that it's like some sort of medieval, like 16th century-esque stuff, I think. It's really, really cool. I think 16th century might be earlier than that, but I'm just kind of adjusting some settings real quick. And all of that sort of stuff. Turn it borderless window. Okay, the audio's. Let me get the audio up a bit. And the music back up to like half, I guess. Effects. Ambience. Oh, it's just a bit loud, not too loud. Anyway, I'm going to continue from my campaign that I started on, but I'll just go ahead and hit new campaign to show you what I got. So this is my banner. It's a little sword with 3 crowns and like the black X looking thing on it. It's pretty cool. The name of my band is Band of the Hawk. Any of you will probably recognize that name. It's the name of the band of mercenaries from the Berserk manga or anime, depending on which you know it from. But it's a name that I really like, and I thought it was fitting and cool. And I have all of my difficulty settings set to the medium most, so the starting funds is about medium, and the difficulty for both economic difficulty and combat difficulty are medium. And I will be playing on Iron Man. So I already did the intro scenario where I fought some guys. It hasn't even really been a day yet. Oh yeah, and these cool like backsplashes are pretty neat. So like there'll be like, I guess, goblins and stuff and things like that. But yeah, I'll go ahead and introduce you guys to my crew that I got so far. So I hired 3 people. This guy probably being my favorite. His name is Conrad Ham-Fisted. And I thought his name was hilarious. So basically he was like some brawler dude. Then there's this guy. His name is Gerlach, which by the way, I apologize if I don't say some of these guys' names properly. But yeah, his name is Gerlach. He's pretty cool. He was kind of like just a guy that people would come to if they needed work. Because like everyone apparently has like procedurally generated backstories and whatnot. So yeah, this guy's whole shtick is that he was a guy, and people would, if they need help with something or needed an extra set of hands for something in the town, they'd come to this guy. Be like, yo, can you do some help or something? And then there's this guy. I call him Dwarfic McGee, but his actual name is Ivar, I believe. And well, his backstory is kind of ambiguous. I think he's like a grave digger or like a grave robber or something along those lines. Like people didn't like him at all. So it was really interesting to see that and be like, oh, maybe he might turn out to be someone cool. And then I got my regular guys. There is, however you say this guy's name, Eberhard the Fox. There's Raymond, and then Walrun. So out of the 3, I definitely like Raymond the most. He seems like kind of like your second in command guy, and he also looks like a dwarf because he has that sick beard. Just gotta love that super sweet beard of his. But yeah, other than that, we're right now trying to get some provisions. So we're going to go to the marketplace and see what kind of stuff we can get. Because we are poor. We are super, super poor. So let's see what kind of weapons we got. We got a knife. We got a bludgeon. It's kind of damaged up a bit. Another knife, pickaxe, metalla spear, or militia spear. I can't read. Another militia spear, still kind of injured. I think I'm gonna go with the safe bet and get a dagger and probably a bludgeon. And then I'm gonna try and get some armors for my guys. I'll get a thick tunic and a leather tunic, which is about all I can afford now, because I don't got the money. Let's just say that. I'm very poor McGee man right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and give Mr. Ivar a leather tunic and this bludgeon here. Well, I mean, let's see, 15 to 25 for damage. 20 to... Okay, yeah, so it is technically better. And then I'll go ahead and give Gerlach, Mr. Gerlach. Is that like a burlap? Mr. Gerlach Sack? That's your new name. You're now Gerlach Sack. Alright, and then... These guys are injured. I want to heal them, but I don't know how exactly I heal them, to be honest. But I guess I'll go ahead and equip him with that, so that way he can like heal and such. And then he's got a knife and a bow, tunic. You could use a helmet, sir. It worries me that you do not have one, so I will go ahead and buy you this here hood, even if it's not the best in the world, and see what I can do for that. And then boop, put that on there. Much better. Now I don't have to see your stupid, ugly haircut. Freaking ridiculous looking. Alright, not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave. Okay, we're paused right now, so visit Erzenberg, north of Hohenyo. Alright, buy weapons and armor for your men. I did that. And then I need to go to Erzenberg, wherever that apparently is. We'll go ahead and zoom out. Erzenberg's up here. Alright, so we're gonna go just hit that, hit the move button. I want to, there we go. Head up to Erzenberg, and then we can... So, the overworld map is really cool in this game. I really like it. It's kind of, like, interesting. I also really like how, like, when you give your guys new armors and weapons, even if it is in this, like, very simplistic style, it's still, you can, like, see the cosmetic differences in them. Like Mr. Magoo guy over there, who I put a hood on, and I don't have to look at his ugly haircut anymore. Alright, so we seem to run into a world event. Along the way, at Erzenberg's skyline appears on the horizon. Walram seeks a word with you. I think that guy's Walram, if I'm not mistaken. Never been to Erzenberg before, but I've been around ones that look a lot like it. Cities like these are great for selling goods, as all these prissy, pompous pricks love to have their goods delivered. I freaking love the way that they talk in this game, by the way. It's pretty great. With so many merchants, you can find almost everything you need, too. Keep an eye out for brigands, and don't get swindled by them cutthroat merchants. Raymond sees fit to add his own opinion to what you should do. If there's a good tavern, I say that's where we should go first. Nothing helps a man down on his luck more than a good pint. God, no, we earned it. I'm freaking loving Raymond more and more, alright? Like, he already has the dwarf beer, and now he also likes drinking. Raymond Dwarf confirmed, 2018. Walram shakes his head. You say that every time we stop in town. Yeah, my boy! Anyway, every time you stop in town. You say that even when you're already Oh my god, okay. Raymond Dwarf confirmed for sure now. I'll keep that in mind, guys. You guys are the best. I hope you live a long life and don't die. Look, it's a Black Company 7. I hope we don't get in a fight. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and look at a roster. We don't have any money, but I at least like to look. So there's Siegfried. I like his beardy beard. Wolfram. I like his name. And apparently like these like little icons give you kind of an idea of their backgrounds before and how much of like an experienced fighter they might be or how much potential they might have. And some are better than others, and some are just maybe deceiving you into thinking they're not good, but they might actually be. I don't know, because I haven't gotten super into this game yet, but it seems really fun and like something I want to do. Alrighty, so we have the marketplace. I guess we'll go ahead and sell these tunics because we don't need them. At least I don't think we need them. Probably gonna regret that later on by a lot, if I had to guess. Let's see. Not really anything super. Tools and supplies. Okay, so we have assorted tools and supplies to keep your weapons, armor, helmets, and shields in good condition. 1 point is required to repair 15 points of item condition. Running out of supplies may result in weapons breaking in combat and will leave your armor damaged and useless. Repairing all of your equipment will take 7 hours and requires 2 tools and supplies. You can carry 150 at most. Okay, so I was wondering how repairing our stuff works. So how do one do the do? How do the do? Where you do the do, which you do. You guys get what I'm trying to say, right? Determined, background, companion, brooding, and at times suicidal. It's no surprise that Raymond. God, this guy sounds more like a dwarf every time I learn something new about him. Brooding and suicidal sounds like a dwarf to me. Raymond is frequently fond diving into battle with nothing more than a large two-handed, and he uses an axe, my boy, with nothing more than a large two-handed axe. Oh, it's just a large two-hander, never mind. It is said that he once cleaved a warrior orc into. Okay, so there are orcs in this. So it is kind of like a fantasy. I thought it was like more based in reality, but that's cool. Leaving the trunk of its legs still standing. He'll use any weapon you give him, but has a proficiency towards those that can make calamitous ruin out of a man's body. Okay, so he's like my heavy-hitting two-hander guy. We'll start combat at confident morale if permitted by mood. Okay, so that's determined. And then he is Spartan. Okay, we need more than an oatmeal and water. Finds no joy in eating and will use less provisions, as well as not leaving you as fast should you ever run out of provisions entirely. Dissatisfied. Can only have steady morale or worse. Okay. Won a battle, lost most of the okay, so he's still kind of beaten up by everyone dying at the beginning of the game. Got you. Okay, so this guy's background is companion. Eberhard is known as a big talker, but he has every right to be, sacrificing his family's heirloom, an old shield of wood and studded iron. He saved your life. Oh, that's nice of him. Oh yeah, I think I remember this guy. He like stopped me from getting shot to death or something, but I still took like an arrow. Quote unquote me, the guy who can't technically die because, you know, I'm not actually like a character in the company. Alright, let's see. He saved your lives with quick whirls and whips of his shield. This man's deflected all manner of mortal danger. Although rather quiet, found Eberhard's place in a shield wall to be rather indispensable. So that's really neat. Right, this character has an easier time than most, grasping new concepts and adapting to the situation. Okay, so he gets experience more fast. That's cool. Brave, just keep on going. Character will really venture into the unknown, so he gets more resolve. So he's like my brave, smart man. Mickey, got you. And he's also upset about the company dying. Let's see. Yeah, he's also kind of dissatisfied, but he's not as injured. Alright, let's see. Background for Walram is one of the most talented marksmen you've encountered in your travels. They say that, but he was like missing like hella hard in the beginning encounter. A poacher, a bower, an archer, the man's skills have gotten plenty of use. You suspect he's readily accepted your offer for mercenary work just to say he's done it all. My kind of boy. While he has a fondness for killing from afar, Warham's no slouch in close quarter combat. I'm assuming that's why he has his knife, which I never got really to use a whole lot. He is cocky. All too easy. The character can be a bit too cocky for his own good. +5 resolve, and then -2 defense versus melee and ranged, which kind of sucks, I'm assuming. And then let's look at these guys' stuff. Okay, so this is Mr. Ivar, the dwarven man, the second dwarven man. Bloodthirsty. This character is prone to excessive violence. And cruelty towards his enemies. An opponent isn't good enough dead. His head needs to be on a spike. My boy, he seems dwarven-like. See, all kills are fatalities if the weapon allows. Okay. Don't know how giving him a bludgeon will work out for that, but we'll see. He is also brave, so he gets extra resolve. He is in good spirits. Join the mercenary company and has a 25% chance. Start battle. Confidence. Okay, and then his background is... Oh yeah, so he was a grave robber, like I initially assumed. And then there's Gerlach the Sack man. He is loyal. I am with you. This character is loyal to the end and much less likely to leave you, even if you run out of crown and provisions. So he's gonna be my boy. He's gonna be my main schneeze. And this guy was a day teller, which basically means that, you know, as I explained earlier, he just kind of does work for people. Let's see, cocky. Okay, so Conrad, ham-fisted. He's cocky, so he's got the same thing, but at least he gets some resolve out of it. And then he has impatient. Let's go already. What's taking so long? This character wants things to get started now. Always acts first in the very first round of combat. Okay, I don't necessarily see the downside to that. That seems pretty good. And his background is Brawler, which gives him +100 damage when unarmed, which, as you can see, currently has no weapon. Gonna see how that works out, see if it's worth it or not, and see if that does anything. Inflicts, of which 0 to 2 can ignore armor. Inflicts 5 to 10 armor damage, has 10% chance to hit. Oh, -10% chance to hit, okay. He can be a part of the shield wall and use knockback, because I gave him that shield. Yeah, I kind of want all my guys to have shield walls. So stab, a quick stab. So the daggers, I'm assuming you can... So that's another cool thing. Like, you can design your guys to be, like, certain classes, I think. Like, as the game goes on, like, I could, like, totally deck this guy out for light movement, fast movement, give him, like, daggers and make him, like, a little assassiny dude and whatnot. As you can see, this guy's like a dwarf. He uses the big boys. This guy's got a spear and a shield, so he's like my vanguard man. But we'll see. We're poor right now, so I don't have a whole lot of options. But that's a bit of a look for our characters, and I just need to now check the time. And we're back. It looks like that's about all the time we're gonna have for this first episode. Kind of got you introduced to the world of Battle Brothers. Super cool game. Totally suggest you guys taking a look at it if this seems like something you're interested in. But yeah, hopefully next episode we will be able to do the thing. And by the thing I mean some combat, actually like fight something or something cool happen. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, it's been a pleasure. William Ryan Dalton from Table Knights Entertainment, and remember, roll on.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, donate to Child's Play and Game Changers. And from all of us here at Table Knights Entertainment, roll on.